its 5-year history, the Emily Awards have been sharing top beauty products with beauty enthusiasts around the world. This year we take you inside the testing process.
Cupcake, you're just in time.
Nachos? Anyone? Mama's hungry.
Oh, come on. Plump it lip plumper? What do they mean by plump it?
Oh, just try it. You'll be good.
Alright. Oh!
Welcome to my world.
Why is it burning? Alright. Obsessive compulsive cosmetics? Isn't that a personal problem?
Hey, don't judge.
Alright, I think I got it finished up.
Hey everybody, welcome to part 3 of the Emily Awards. I've been looking forward to this one because I really am a lip product fanatic, whether it's balms or glosses or lipsticks. I mean, there's been so many new products coming out lately. I'm excited to tell you about some of them that have been award winners this time around. And there were some decisions with this category where I was like, I'm gonna have to go to bed and like sleep on it and get up the next morning and figure out what's gonna be the winner. I do not take these decisions lightly. Off with lip balm, and this year I really didn't have a high-end kind that I felt like I was using a lot or finding to be really outstanding. However, for drugstore there were a lot that I've been using, but the winner again this year, and yes, they're right here, EOS Smooth Sphere Lip Balms. I really, really like these. If I'm just sitting around the house and I want something, you know, a little moisture on my lips, I grab one of these. I keep one like on my end table in the living room. But I also like to use them as a lip primer because I feel like they're not too like greasy slick on my lips. That they're really nice to wear under a lipstick or a lip liner or even a lip gloss or something like that. So they're all really great. I love the sweet mint. That would be a definite favorite. I also love the lemon. It's really fresh. If you throw them in your bag, you're a lot more likely to be able to like reach your hand in and know what it is without looking. For tinted lip balm high-end, again, this was one of those categories that for me in the past year was totally dominated by drugstore tinted lip balms. Like I didn't have a high-end one that I loved, but I tried so many drugstore kinds. So last year, Revlon Lip Butter won in this category, and I don't know if I hadn't tried enough of their deeper shades at that time, but I really this year classify them more as a lipstick with a little extra hydration in there, but I think they go beyond a tinted lip balm. So what I have in this category for this year is two drugstore favorites. One is the Maybelline Baby Lips. I think these are just so handy. I mean, if you want that thing to throw on your lips with just a little bit of color that you really don't need a mirror to apply, these are great. My favorite kinds are the cherry one. So that's like a nice sheer red. It's kind of like popsicle red. And then the one that is peach. I think it's called Peach Kiss. Yeah. This is like your shimmery nude. I feel like anybody can wear those and they feel so comfortable on. Another kind that I love from the drugstore is this Neutrogena Revitalizing Lip Balm. The packaging is very, you know, down to business here, but they are kind of a different shape. They're an oval shape, which I do like, and they just have some really pretty colors that are also very, you know, moisturizing. So I like Petal Glow if you like a light pink, and then they've got a really pretty berry shade too. It's called Sunny Berry, and it looks like that. For high-end lip liner, my favorite this year is from Too Faced, and it's the Perfect Lips. And these are really nice because they're retractable lip liners that you don't have to sharpen, and they are so creamy and smooth. So if you're the type that likes to fill in your whole lips with your lip liner like I do, these are really, really great for that. And I have a couple of specific kinds that I love. This one called Perfect Red really is a great red lip liner. And I think you really do need a red lip liner when you're doing doing a red lip. It just gives you a lot more precision with the look. But I also like Perfect Spice. I have a nude as well, but this one's just a little deeper than their nude, and I feel like it gives always more definition to a light lip. This Spice shade that's just a hair darker than most nude colors. My drugstore favorite has been a favorite for 4 years now, and it's the Jordana Easy Liners. These are so great. I love them because they're inexpensive, they come in a lot of colors, and they go on very smooth. So for a neutral shade, Tawny is a good option. One of the ones I use the most from this line is the pink, and it's called Baby Berry, so that's kind of like my go-to for a pink lip. I don't know that you could really ask for anything more from a lip liner. I mean, they're inexpensive, they don't bleed outside the lip line, at least the shades I've tried haven't, and they're just so user-friendly with not having to sharpen. For Jumbo Pencil, high-end, I'm going to give it to Tarte Lip Surgeons. I feel like these are one of my standout products from Tarte's line, and they really stand out in my whole makeup collection. I've gotten a lot of different shades and purchased, you know, sets and multiples and stuff like that. The one I'm showing you today is in Sweet, and it's a pretty kind of peachy with a golden shimmer. These have a little bit of a minty feel to them. They're really comfortable on the lips, very hydrating. You just twist them up. They don't really keep their nice little point, but opposed to a lipstick, you still end up with a decent amount of control. My drugstore jumbo lip pencil favorite came out of nowhere. I tried one of these. I bought it from Walgreens not all that long ago, and I was like, okay, I'll just give it a try. Fell in love with the formula, went back and purchased 3 more shades. These Neutrogena Moisture Smooth Color Sticks are like the sweatpants of lip products. I mean, they are so comfortable on your lips. You put them on, they look pretty, they feel good. I'm wearing one right now. This is the pink shade. You're going to hear more about this later, in Sweet Watermelon. Love that pink. I can't even describe how creamy and comfortable they are. I was wearing one of these the other day. It lasted me through like the entire morning, and even after I ate, some of the color had worn off, but my lips still felt soft, you know? Neutrogena, even in years past, has done a great job with some of their lip products, and this one has got to be one of the best I've tried from the line. They've got a neutral that is called Warm Caramel, so if you're into that, that's good. The first one I got was Soft Raspberry, and so that's kind of like a very wearable berry type shade. It's not real dark, but if you do like something deeper, Rich Raisin. And they have like a fruity scent to them. It smells like a Jell-O packet, like before you mix up the Jell-O. It's like that concentrated, really fruity scent. Like if you try these, get back to me and tell me if you agree with me on that, because I feel like I am dead on with that scent description. But you only notice the scent really like as you open it up and you give it a whiff and you're like, wow, that smells fruity. You put it on your lips, it doesn't have like it doesn't have a flavor to it. You don't keep smelling it, so if scent annoys you, you don't have to worry about that, but you will notice it like as soon as you open it and you take a whiff, you're like, whoa, fruity. For favorite high-end lip plumper, gotta give it to Buxom. I love these lip plumping glosses by Bare Essentials. They come in so many colors. I always want to get like the new holiday pack every year, from pinks to berries to more nude shades. I've got a lot of these little guys because, like I said, I get the multi-packs, but they go on with a lot of great color. They also last longer than pretty much any other lip gloss I put on. They're just a little bit thicker. They have a little bit of a minty sort of tingle to them. If you're not into lip plumpers, you know, you may not be interested at all, but even just as a gloss, when I'm thinking about topping off a lipstick or a lip liner with some kind of gloss, this is one of my top formulas to go to because I know it is going to wear a long time. From the drugstore this year, I'm really glad I ran into the Pump It Up Lip Plumper from NYX. I've got a couple of shades in this. Jessica is like a really pretty shimmery nude, and Lindsay is a pink shade that's just really reflective, like if you're looking for that gloss to put in the center of your lower lip to make it seem fuller and catch the light. You really do feel kind of a tingle with these. I feel like they make the lips look fuller. If you want to experiment with something like that, NYX would probably be the place to start. It's a much lower cost, and then you could move on to the Buxom if you realize you like it a lot. For lip stain for high end, if you keep up with my videos, you know I've indicated, you know, what this was gonna be. And I just can't wait to tell you about this ultra unique lip product that seems to do something nothing else does. And it's from IT Cosmetics. It's called the Vitality Lip Flush. And what these are, they look like a typical lipstick, but they do really stain your lips, and they're about as hydrating as any lip balm. So, I mean, seriously, you put them on, they feel so moisturizing. There's lots of vitamins and really nourishing ingredients in these, but then the color remains on your lips. And my mom is always looking for something that wears a long time, and she oftentimes would wear like those CoverGirl Outlasts, like the things you paint on your lips for long wear, because she says they stay in place. They don't creep up in the little lines that you start to develop around your lips. And I was like, hey, why don't you try one of these? And so I gave her a couple of these Vitality Lip Flush products, and she loves them. She says they do not travel up in her lip lines. They're really comfortable to wear. So a shade I love for like a deep red is called Pretty Woman. And then there's an interesting shade called Je ne sais quoi, and I think this may be their best seller. It looks like it might just be a totally transparent like lip balm, but this shows up as more of a not really a fuchsia, but it shows up as like a really nice pure pink on the lips. So the color sort of develops as you wear it. I think what's so groundbreaking about these is not just the fact that they're really comfortable and they look pretty and nice colors and whatnot, but it's the fact that they're taking a long-wearing product and putting it into a form that people don't mind wearing. You know, it actually, like, you're going to gravitate toward these because they are so comfortable, as opposed to those things that took 2 steps and then you got to put the gloss on. Drugstore lip stain, I wasn't really running into one that I felt like really knocked my socks off or just blew me away in terms of the quality, but there's this unique product from Maybelline, and while it doesn't totally live up to its claim, I think it looks absolutely gorgeous, and it can serve a function for you. It's the Super Stay 10-Hour Stain Gloss from Maybelline, and the shade I have here is 120. It's a really beautiful, like, berry red, and it's got an applicator like that. So you put it on and you're probably wondering, what is a stain gloss? And this goes on and it maintains some shine, but it also wears a really long time. It didn't take me through 10 hours, but it did get me through like an entire evening. If you're wearing this for a full day, I think you might only need to reapply it like once, but this color is so rich and saturated and gorgeous. You do have a little shine that stays on there, and you're wondering, well, can it rub off? Can it kiss off onto something or go on your glass? A little bit. The longer you have it on, the less transfer I noticed onto other things. But it just does remain a little bit shiny. It doesn't feel heavy on the lips. It doesn't feel sticky. But if you're watching and just saying, I want to try something totally different where lip products are concerned, maybe give this a go. Again, it's 120 is the shade I specifically recommend for a juicy red bordering on berry lip. Another one that's new to me this year, and I remember the first time I put it on my lips and I just kind of sighed. The comfortable, creamy kind of shininess, luxuriousness of these lipsticks is great. These are from Too Faced. They're called La Creme. A couple of shades that are awesome. Nude Beach is a fantastic nude that you're going to hear about in a little bit again. Also, the deepest of the deep shades. They nailed it with this shade called Divine Wine for people who are loving that really dark lip trend. But they're just ultra creamy. Oh. Hello. I don't know if Cupcake is endorsing these specifically, but they are just a great, great lip product. Hi. Can you sit over there? For favorite drugstore lipstick, I'm putting Revlon Lip Butter in this category. They have a lot more of a shiny finish to them than a lot of lipsticks do, and I just love the way they feel. I love the shade range. The one here in Red Velvet, I mean, I've got a big gash in it, but I love that color. So for shade selection and just how, like the name implies, buttery smooth they feel on the lips, I love Revlon Lip Butter. Favorite high-end lip gloss. These have a plumping quality to them. They're from the Buxom line, but they are the cream formula. You can see they look like they're in like a frosted tube here. I have White Russian and Berry Blast, and these are like the ultimate lip gloss formula. They are so creamy, full-on opaque color. There's no shimmer in these. They're just beautiful, shiny, long-wearing lip glosses. I mean, for as long-wearing as a gloss can be, I mean, they are that. I love the other Buxom. They tend to have a little bit of shimmer in there, but for an all-around gloss, like, they nailed it with these, and so I'm really glad I tried those this year. For favorite drugstore lip gloss, I tell you, I went through my collection, I looked at everything, and then I'm like, man, I guess I just nailed it last year, and these are the same favorites I had last year. Revlon Super Lustrous, one of my favorite lip gloss formulas from the drugstore. I've got Pink Pop here, I've got Coral Reef, I chose a couple of bright ones to show you, but they have the wand applicator, great colors, nice amount of shine, just not annoying feeling on the lips. Revlon has a ton of great lip products, but these are amazing glosses. I also like NYX Mega Shine Lip Gloss, an even broader color selection than these. I love Cosmo, kind of a neutral shade. Beige Pearl is another really nice, like, light nude color. They're kind of similar in texture to the Revlon, and these are just my favorite formulas. Now we get into some favorites for specific shades. So we go through pink, berry, red, and neutral with a lipstick and a lip gloss favorite from those specific shades. These could be high-end or drugstore. I'm just gonna pick one for each, or in this case for favorite pink lipstick, I have two. MAC Cream Sheen Lipstick and Speed Dial. Such a gorgeous pink. I mean, this is true pink. It's got like a little bit of brightness in there, but I think it looks so beautiful on, and again, I love that cream sheen formula. Also, the one I'm wearing today, which is that sweet watermelon shade from the Neutrogena Moisture Shine Color Sticks. I love this. I love this little hint of shimmer. I think this is a totally wearable pink. And I'm just a big fan of this formula. I mean, I talked it to death earlier, but this is a particularly pretty color from that line. My favorite pink lip gloss is the NYX Mega Shine in beige. Crazy shade name. Why couldn't they have called it like Rose or something like that? This is creamy, this has no sparkle. Talk about wearable. If you don't normally wear pinks and you don't want something that's screaming pink at you, this is so pretty on. For berry lipstick, I have two to mention. One is the deep dark berry, like from, you know, that trend that everybody's loving of the dark lipsticks, and it's Revlon Super Lustrous Lipstick in Black Cherry. It looks so dark right there, but you can get a range of looks with this lipstick. Like, you can put it on sheer, you can like tap it on with your finger and have kind of like a deep berry, but it still has more of a pinky tone that comes through, or you can put it full on for like the deepest, darkest lip. I mean, it's so pretty. I love when you can kind of control the finish and how it comes off. It's really creamy. It's not going to come off with a lot of shine or anything like that. There's no shimmer in it. And then for true berry, kind of fuchsia berry, it's the Revlon Lip Butter and Raspberry Pie. I've become very attached to this shade over the past year when I'm wanting something berry that is just that color. I like this because it does have the shine factor to it, and it just looks really yummy and juicy on the lips. Favorite berry lip gloss, I'm giving it to Neutrogena Moisture Shine Gloss in Berry Fit. I remember when these kind of glosses used to have like a beige cap on them. Like, I used these way back in the day and loved them. And I feel like Neutrogena has really nailed it when it comes to truly moisturizing lip products. So this is a very good quality gloss, but I love this berry shade in particular. Maybe a little bit of very fine gold toned sparkle in this, but overall it's like the true berry color. Oh my gosh, red lipstick. Welcome to the most exhausting category of all the Emily Awards so far. NYC Ultra Moist Lip Wear in sheer red has won for the past 3 years, okay? And so I'm looking at that on my grid and I'm thinking, you know, why did I love this color so much? And I'll show it to you here. And I think the reason why is that it is a true red, but it's just a step deeper than a lot of the red lip colors that are out there that are just labeled, you know, like the key red from a certain line. Like, it's just a little bit deeper than that, and that's what I think makes it work for so many people, because it's just not as loud and bright. It's just creamy, it looks great on the lips, but I'm thinking maybe there's a better formula out there. Maybe there's another product that gives you that exact color that I love so much, but it's a little different formula. And so I swatched I don't know, I think it was a solid hour of swatching and comparing for this one darn color, and I could not find anything. Even I have a literal drawer of red lip colors and could not find anything that gave me this exact look. Either it was a little too dark, or it went a little more toward like the berry side of things, or a little bit more orange. This maintains true red, but like I said, it's a step deeper than most fire engine red. Retry everything. I compare to all the new things I've been looking at and testing out, and this is still it. So there you go for favorite red lip gloss. And this was another one. I was just like, I don't know if I should call this a favorite. I'm not sure how easily people can find this. I'm not positive if it's part of the regular line or, you know, limited edition, but it's the Wet n Wild Glassy Gloss in a Glass of Shine, and this is deep red. I blogged about this color, and it is like, it is so beautiful. It's deeper than this lipstick is. It's almost, you know, you could call it like a really dark berry, but I feel like it's just deep red. It's got a little bit of shimmer in there. It is so gorgeous. I hope like maybe Wet n Wild is watching this, or I can like email them and be like, can you make this please part of the regular offerings of Wet n Wild, because this shade is so shiny. It's so like succulent, beautiful red. Favorite neutral lipstick. So this could be anywhere from a light nude to a like a caramely color, but this does happen to be a nude lipstick. My new favorite nude lipstick, it is the Too Faced from the La Creme line, and it's Nude Beach. This just so happens to be perfect. I don't like matte, nude, dry looking lips. If I'm gonna wear a nude, it's got to have like a healthy amount of shine. Normally I would go and like put a lip gloss on top to give it that shine that makes your face look alive again, you know? But this is kind of like one step nude lip because it's the perfect color in my opinion. It's just got a little bit of peach in there, I think. And then you put it on and it gives you a shiny, juicy finish. There is no shimmer in this. It's just straight up creamy, a very opaque lip color, and I love it. For gloss, remember how I said I would sometimes top a nude lip with a gloss to make it shiny? This one, it's called Peach Petal, and it's from the Revlon Super Lustrous line, so a line of glosses I love. Wear it alone. I mean, it's not gonna be quite as opaque as the color you see here, but pretty close, and I just think that's a great neutral color. But then I wanted to give you a deeper option that I like, and this walks the line between a deep neutral and almost a little bit of berry thrown in, but I'm just talking about it here. And this is the Revlon Color Burst Lip Gloss in Rose Pearl. If you want to look polished and put together, sometimes it's not always the ultra light lip color that gets you there, but it's something like this that almost brings a little bit of life back to the face, something just a little bit deeper. And this shade is really great. That is the Emily Awards for lips. I hope maybe you've discovered some new lip products you might want to try in this video. And there's still one more video to come in the Emily Awards series, and that is the finale. And I've got to tell you, if you thought we were crazy from some of the intros in these past few videos, I'm not sure what you're going to think of us after this finale. All of these favorites are being posted on my blog, so I thought that would be an easy way for you to refer to everything that I've mentioned in all these videos, and if you want to print them off or, you know, go back to them later, it's just an easy way to get it without having to go back to the video. So again, that's all on beautybroadcast.net. So I'll see you next time. Bye.